I know it's a little late, maybe a little out of date, because I was supposed to do this a couple of weeks ago, but you wanted your Raw review, and I'm going to give the viewers and the subscribers the satisfaction of that. I'm going to do your Raw reviews on Tuesday mornings, maybe Monday nights, it depends. I'll do the SmackDown reviews that night or on Wednesday morning, or I'll do a combined Raw and SmackDown review. So you can look out for all of that between, Monday night, Tuesday morning, or Wednesday morning. Somewhere in between there. So Monday Night Raw last night, a few key points. The show wasn't terrible. It wasn't a loss. Paul Heyman, what an artist. I mean, how extraordinary is Paul Heyman? How epic, how organic, how natural is Paul Heyman at this? I mean, you could almost feel for Paul Heyman. He was so distraught. But they could play off the story of several years ago when Paul Heyman turned on Brock Lesnar. Now I know Brock Lesnar basically got his revenge since then. But they could still play off of that, because there's a lot of people that have stopped watching the WWE back in 2003, 2004. And a lot of people may not recall that. They may not remember that. So that Paul Heyman promo was absolutely extraordinary. I mean, it was a thing of beauty. What Paul Heyman did, I mean, it was just, it felt so real. And the emotion that was around the feelings that Paul Heyman had, it was absolutely something epic and extraordinary. Even the Kevin Owens show segment, that was all right. It was okay. I mean, I've seen better. Obviously, Piper's Pit, and the highlight reel, and there's been these great shows on television that these wrestlers portray and they put on, and the gimmick, and it's all fine and well and good. And Carlito Cool even had his own thing at one time. But this was all right. Braun Strowman comes out and destroys the whole thing again. So that was awesome. It was all right. I mean, we've seen Braun Strowman destroy a lot of things. I have a feeling like Kevin Owens. I don't know. I'm getting this weird feeling. I'm getting this twinkling or tinkling. I don't know what you want to call it. No, I don't have to go to the bathroom. But I have this little itch. I have this this feeling as if Kevin Owens is actually going to beat Braun Strowman. I don't know why. I just think he is. The opening with Kurt Angle and Baron Corbin and Roman Reigns. That was also a good way to, a good opener, a good way to start Monday Night Raw off, in my opinion. And that led to Roman Reigns versus Baron Corbin, which went through, 3 commercial breaks. But the match was good. It was a solid outing. I definitely enjoyed it. I definitely liked it. We saw the return of Ruby Riott. And, the thing of the whole, am I going to suspend Brock Lesnar? Am I going to fire Brock Lesnar? Am I going to take out Brock Lesnar? You gotta have to assume that F5 to Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle's gonna have revenge. There's gonna be retaliation. There's gonna be retribution for Kurt Angle somewhere down the line, and that might happen at SummerSlam. I used to say that the whole Raw roster doesn't ensure that Roman Reigns wins at SummerSlam. I mean, something's gonna happen. Something is gonna go down at SummerSlam at Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. Make no mistake about it. Like I said, it was nice to see the return of Ruby Riott. I thought there was gonna be some distinction. I thought there was gonna be some problems. I thought there was gonna be some troubles between Sasha Banks and Bayley for that match at SummerSlam, but it doesn't look like the WWE is headed in that direction right now. But we still got a couple of weeks before SummerSlam where we could still get Bayley versus Sasha Banks. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Seth Rollins is out to find a tag team partner. Seth Rollins is all alone. Seth Rollins is in the battle, and there's always someone behind him. There's always someone that wants him. Seth Rollins can never get ahead. So viewers and subscribers, Seth Rollins needs a partner. And we saw a couple partners step up, but then Roman Reigns was told, well, no, we don't want to jeopardize the main event at WrestleMania. And then Tyler Breeze stepped up, but he stepped right out. And Seth Rollins went alone. So now there's a lot of rumors and speculation about Dean Ambrose's return. So there was some build, there was some story, there was some intrigue on Raw last night. Because I'm not just looking at match after match after match. I'm trying to look at the story. I'm trying to look at the drama. I'm trying to look at the doubt, the question. I mean, that thing with Paul Heyman was just extraordinary. And of course, it was Ronda Rousey's Raw debut. Her first singles match, and she impressed the holy hell out of me. Ronda Rousey put on a performance worthy of a Raw debut. That will be a debut that will be remembered and memorable for all the right reasons. Ronda Rousey turned it up in her Raw debut match against one of the greats, one of the best, one of the top elites in the women's division, that being Alicia Fox. But not even Alicia Fox could overcome the power and the just overwhelming attitude and the aura, the vibe that Ronda Rousey gives off. And, Alexa Bliss tried to get something in, but, it didn't work. So I wouldn't say Raw was a terrible show. I wouldn't say it was must-see, but I would say it was worth a watch once at least. Back in the Attitude Era, I remember being able to watch Raw, the same Raw, over and over and over again. There's actually a lot of Raws I still watch to this day. Even some in the Ruthless Aggression era, I've watched those back. But there's a lot of these Raws where you can't go back and say, oh, I'll watch that again, and that was entertaining. Then again, those Raws also weren't 3 hours long with replay after replay, commercial break after commercial break, match after match with no reason and no rhyme and nothing behind it. But viewers and subscribers, aside from all that, you wanted your Raw review. Like I said, I'll try to get the Raw review up that same Monday night, Monday morning. I'll get a SmackDown review up that night or Wednesday morning. And to give Raw, I'll go from 10 stars. I'm not gonna give it the 5-star rating system like Meltzer does it. No, I'm gonna go out of 10 stars because it's a 3-hour show. For SmackDown, I'll go 5 stars out of 5 stars. I'll give Raw a 6.5 out of 10 stars and say the show, it had its moments. You know the mic work, the promos, the antics. And then, of course, Elias. Elias is just incredible. I mean, that guy is just phenomenal in more ways than one. And Elias and Lashley, it may not be the most exciting program, but it's a program, and, they're building towards something. That's what I like. They're building towards something, the anticipation, the expectation. Here on Sean's View, we keep it prolific, consistent, and dedicated. The Brash. Sean's View, where I talk about rumors, news, headlines around the clock in all of WWE, and now bringing back to you, by popular demand, the Raw and SmackDown review. I am here for you with your Raw and SmackDown reviews every Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday morning, whichever it may be. One of those days you're going to get your Raw and SmackDown review. Hell, I might even do a combined Raw and SmackDown review. Sean's View Entertainment is here for you. More to come, where I keep it prolific, consistent, and dedicated. Your thoughts, your comments, your feelings on Monday Night Raw. And was it an eyesore? What did you take out of it? Did you get anything out of it? And, hey, who's to say that Dean Ambrose won't return, be Seth Rollins' partner, or turn on him? Because it seems as if Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre have Seth Rollins figured out. But there could be a swerve because it's talking about, Ziggler and McIntyre getting split up. So who's to say that McIntyre don't turn on Ziggler? And there was rumors of a Seth Rollins-Ziggler match or a ladder match. But now there's rumors that's going to be a tag team match. So it's all over the place, as you can see. But Monday Night Raw, it's leaving us guessing, it's leaving us wondering, and that's a good thing. Did WWE Raw last night do its job and wanted me to watch next week with this whole Paul Heyman thing and the Roman Reigns thing and the Ronda Rousey thing? Did they do their job? Yeah, they did their job. So I'll watch Raw next week. So kudos to WWE. Share and subscribe. More to come.